golden seams of the soul. Caractère. 1. André, 42 years old, a man whose life was shattered. After a major, professional collapse and personal betrayal, he feels defective. 2. Master Kaiichi, an elderly ceramics restorer who has dedicated his life to the art of Kintsugi. He doesn't say much, but his every action is a lesson. 3. Lisa, André's daughter, who is trying to reach him through his wall of depression. 4. The voice of the ideal, André's inner critic, demanding impeccability or complete destruction. Part 1. Point of no return. André was sitting in an empty apartment. In the center of the table was a vase, the only thing left of his previous, successful life. It was perfect, snow-white porcelain, not a single crack. "If you're not perfect, you don't exist," whispered the voice of the ideal. In a fit of rage and powerlessness, André brushed the vase off the table. The sound of breaking porcelain was like a gunshot. The vase shattered into hundreds of fragments. André looked at them and saw his life, career, trust, dreams. All this was now just a pile of sharp garbage. He wanted to throw away the shards, but his hand froze. At that moment, André, she brought him an old business card, which she found in her mother's things. It read, "Master Kaiichi, repairing the impossible." Dive pause. Imagine a moment in your life when everything crashed. Don't try to fix it right now. Just look at these shards. What shape do they have? Which ones are the sharpest? Part 2. Workshop on the edge of silence. Keiichi's workshop smelled of cedar, dry herbs, and something sharp, chemical. The old man did not ask questions. He simply pointed to André's workbench. "I want you to glue it together," said André, pouring the fragments onto the cloth. "Make sure that no cracks are visible. I will pay any money." "Then you've come to the wrong place," Kaiichi replied calmly. "I don't do camouflage. I am engaged in manifestation." Kaiichi took one of the shards, the largest, with a sharp, jagged edge. In Japan, we believe that a broken thing has its own history. To try to hide her scars is to lie about her fate. Do you want your life to be a beautiful lie, an honest masterpiece? Andrew fell silent. The voice of the ideal in his head raged. "This is ugly. Broken means garbage." But Kaiichi handed André a brush and a jar of thick dark, Yarashi varnish. Kintsugi's first rule is that we don't throw away a single piece. We will collect even the finest dust and turn it into the basis for the binder. Part 3. Assembling fragments. For the next few hours and weeks, in the reality of the story, André, under the guidance of Kaiichi, was engaged in the most painstaking work of his life. 1. Cleaning. Each splinter had to be carefully wiped. André understood that this was a metaphor. Before gluing life together, you need to cleanse your memories of anger and resentment. 2. Fitting. The shards didn't come together. During the time the vase lay broken, the edges crumbled slightly. "There's a piece missing here," Andrew said in a panic. "Disold, Kaiichi smile." When something is missing, we fill the void with light, rather than trying to pretend that the void doesn't exist. In the process of work, Andrew began to speak. He told Kaiichi about his disgrace, how he had been betrayed, and how he had let people down. With each confession, he found room for another splinter. Pause for reflection. Think about the missing piece in your soul, about what you have lost irretrievably. What if this place is not meant to be filled with a patch, but to become the brightest part of your story? Part 4. Gold Dust and Varnish. The decisive moment has come. The joints between the fragments were filled with dark varnish. The vase looked strange. It was intact, but all cut with black, ugly scars. Now, for the most important thing, Kaiichi took out a small box of gold powder. We didn't just glue it together. We celebrate the fact that it has survived. He began to carefully sprinkle gold on the damp varnish. In front of Andri's eyes, black cracks turned into shining lightning. The vase was transformed. She was no longer a snow-white ideal. It became a complex, multifaceted, unique map of the storm experienced. "Look, Andrew," Kaiichi said. "This vase is stronger now than it was before. The gold seams hold it tighter than the porcelain itself. And it's more expensive than it was in the store, because it now has your patience and my wisdom." And George detached go with his finger. Et toi convex, were hiding. At that moment, his head silent. He was replaced by another voice, quiet but confident. "I'm broken, but I shine." Part 5. Return to the world. Andri returned home. He did not put the vase in the closet. He put her in the very place from which she fell. Lisa came to him in the evening. She looked at the vase for a long time and then hugged her father. She became real, she whispered. Andri realized that he was no longer afraid of his mistakes. Now, when someone asked him about his failure, he didn't look away. He told the story of his breaking as if he was running his finger along a gold seam. He learned to see the value in his scars. He understood the main truth of Kintsugi. Tragedy is not the end of a thing. It is the beginning of its true beauty. Practical completion Kintsugi meditation. Close your eyes and imagine yourself as this vase. 1. Feel your cracks. Where are they? In the heart, in self-esteem, in relationships. 2. Stop hiding them. Mentally take a brush with gold polish and start slowly painting over each crack. 3. Look at the result. You are still the same person, but now your wounds are your jewelry. They make you wise and deep.